conversation, but we've spoken about it.
Okay. Now, Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong was the first to discuss itong 777 expose. And you recently also said congressmen who joined the Bagong Pilipinas Serbisyo Fair received government aid allocations worth 7 million for AIC, 7 million for medical assistance, 7 million for TUPAD. That's a total of 21 million pesos.
That's not cash.
Okay,
Hindi
yes.
yan cash.
And you said it's required that the lawmakers go to the Speaker's office to secure the approval.
Not go to the Speaker's office, di ba? Okay, baka sabihin, niligwa ko yan. I was quiet about it. Tinanong ako nung isang reporter after the SONA, totoo ba yung 777? Alam, magsinungaling ako, di ba? So sinabi ko, totoo. And, okay, ano ba yan? Di ba naglalagay ng pondo ng AIX, AKAP, and MAIP, and TUPAD, no? I think ang pinaka-importante dyan kasi is yung MAIP, yung Medical Assistance to Indigent Patients. Di ba yan yung pawag silang So, pag ikaw may hawak nun, talagang hawak mo yung congressman. Paano matitiis ng congressman na dahil nanindigan siya, pag merong may sakit, wala siyang maitulong. Okay? So talagang ang hirap, di ba? And di ba, nung nagkaroon ng ruling doon sa PDAF, na ginawa unconstitutional, ang sinabi doon, hindi pa pwedeng post-enactment ng Congress, di ba? Ibig sabihin, pag pinasa ng Congress ang budget, hindi na niya pwedeng pakialaman. Okay? Ang sinasabi, okay, for example, ang sagot ng dalawa doon, si Congressman Asidre ng Tingog, of course, he will defend the Speaker. Ang sabi niya noon, no, the requests are just being endorsed. Hindi yan approval o disapproval. Oh, I am asking him now, bakit pag sumama ka sa Bagong Pilipinas Serbisyo Fair, meron kang 777. Kung hindi ka sumama, wala ka. Endorsement ba yan? O he has the authority to give and not to give? Very clear, the Speaker has the authority to give or not to give a district the soft funds. Not only dun sa 777. Kasi may basic kami, di ba? Pag kulang, dun kami magre-request sa portal. May portal yan. O tapos di ba pinakita ko nga yung text? Ano ba nakasulat nun sa text? Mamaya, hanapin ko pag may break up. Na yung the funds you requested from the Speaker. So, okay, pero niliwanagin ko, hindi po ito cash na binibigay. It is 7 million worth of AIX, 7 million worth of TUPAD, 7 million worth of AKAP, o minsan ginagawang 7 million worth of MAIP. So, maliwanag na aprubahan na namin yung budget, but still, the authority to give or not to give is with the Speaker. At meron talagang nababawian. Pag hindi ka sumunod, if you're not a good boy or a good girl, pwede kang bawian, pwede i-hold.
Is that fundamentally wrong?
Yes, because sinabi na nga doon sa bawal ang post-enactment. Our role is to approve the budget. After we approve the budget, hindi na namin pwedeng pakialaman yun kasi nasa executive branch na yun. It's up to the executive to implement it.
Okay. Now, in the 2026 budget, you have Senator Sherwin Gatchalian saying, if I'm saying this right, that he wants this to be the golden age of budget transparency. The lower house also said that they're going to open it to stakeholders, etc. One, do you believe that? Will there be a change in how
Hindi nga, ipakita muna. Okay, di ba, good faith. Good faith. Hindi pa pwede kasi, kalimutan na natin yung, yung 2025 budget. Let's move forward. Pero ng taong bayan, yan, paano natin kakalimutan, di ba? Let's be accountable. Kasi gano'n naman yung ginagawa namin sa budget, di ba? What do we do in the budget? Di ba tinatanong yung mga departamento, paano nyo ginastos? Di ba? It's either, kung hindi mo nagastos ng maayos o kung may question, babawasan yung budget mo, di ba? Hindi, pakita natin. Ano ba yung nangyari doon sa small committee, doon sa 20... Kasi at least yung BICAM, Karen, at least yung BICAM, makikita mo, I can show you, may report yon. May BICAM report na pinirmahan nung mga BICAM conferees. ito ang budget, ito binawasan, ito ang bagong amount. Ito ang budget, ito ang dinagdag, ito ang bagong amount. Yung small committee, walang binibigay yon. So, nasaan? So, mas grabe yung small committee na yon kaysa doon sa BICAM. Yung BICAM may pinirmahan. Nasaan yung pinirmahan ng 4? Pakita nila.
So, when I interviewed Senate President Chis Escudero, I think that was last week, when I asked him about the alleged insertions, he was...
Again, sorry to interrupt you. Hindi naman lahat ng an insertion is an amendment to the budget. Kaya tinatawag na insertion yan kasi binabawasan mo yung isang departamento. Hindi lahat yan masama. Hindi lahat yan masama.
But in effect, because you have Senator Tito Soto, Senator Lacson calling the 2025 budget scandalous, right? Egregious. Ang sinisi ni Chis Escudero, technically, bakit kami tinatanong nyo yung House? Doon nagsimula lahat yan. So he's right.
No, the budget emanates from the House.
But meaning these amendments, he's saying in effect,
doon nga sa small committee. Saan ba yung chance ng House na mag-amend? Sa small committee. Tapos, pag inaprubahan ng House, magkaiba yung version ng House, magkaiba yung version ng Senate, magkakaroon ng BICAM, doon ulit yung amendment. So, sinasabi ko nga, dalawang pagkakataon na mag-amend. Yung BICAM, ang problema, hindi nasa publiko, pero merong pinirmahan sila na ito yung...
At least,
O nasaan yung report nung small committee?
Okay.
Wala nga ng report eh.
Ang tanong ko ngayon...
So hindi pa pwede, non-negotiable yan. Kung gusto namin pakita na transparent kami, pakita nila yung 2025 budget small committee.
Okay, you've been in Congress for so long. Is removing the small committee actually doable and possible?
Yes, kaya ko lang, that's why I'm as vocal. Dati, just for the record, sinabi ko na hindi ako dutol. Ngayon kasi sinabi ng presidente, gusto ng presidente na magkaroon ng reforma, so may pag-asa. Di ba ang reason lang naman, I was watching sabi nila, kaya hindi pa pwede sa plenary kasi mahaba, 1,000 lines. O di magtrabaho kami